Meet Yassine Garam. He's a point guard here in San Diego, committed to play basketball at the University of Yale. I've had the pleasure of working with him since he's been really young, and we're family.
How long have you been training with Ryan?
Since I started basketball, which was like 12, 11.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've been with him ever since.
The main focus for today's video is to show you how the training that we've done in the past years translates to his game. And a lot of that just comes from his consistent work ethic. Going over the fundamentals day in and day out, making sure that we're going and attacking different finishes, different dribble moves, understanding situations, knowing how, where, when, and why to use certain things. So I'm going to show you a couple of the staples and fundamentals that we work on daily that translate really well to his game and why he's so effective with it. The most important thing to look for is the movement patterns, the footwork, and the situations. Why and when do we do each move, and exactly how are we holding the ball, how are we angling our body, and exactly how we're drawing contact. As you can see here, Yassine is an incredible passer, so more than anything we just want to make sure that he gets to his spots. Once he gets there, he's able to make the read on whether he should score or whether he should dish it off. The first move we're looking at is known as a veer step. We want to take the ball onto our shoulder or our chest. We want to take one step forward and then one step into our defender. But by being able to protect that ball either on our shoulder or on our chest, we want to use our body to change the momentum of our defender. We take our first step forward, they're running with us. We take our second step into them, bump them off the line. And once you've accomplished this, then you may go up and finish however you please, whether that's with the inside hand, the outside hand, or if you're going to go up and shoot a fade. All of the above are okay, but as long as we get the movement patterns right, those things will translate into a game. If we're the ones initiating the contact, you are able to take away your defender's athleticism, and by doing this, it's going to give you a much better chance to finish around the rim. So that's our main goal with this. Next we have the Euro step, and the main emphasis here is how we protect the ball, and of course we're always working on various finishes from here. But if we can get that ball to fake, go through our forehead, and then finish on the other side or over the top in the middle, we're accomplishing what we need to. This isn't the only way to do it, but it's the fundamental way that I like to teach it. The next finish you want to add to your game is known as a slide by. And when the help side defender cuts you off, you can attack straight to them and then elevate away. But the main idea with this is to elevate to the side. So just as we call it a slide by, we want to make sure that they slide past us and we slide past them. You can accomplish this move off of 1 foot or 2 feet. This finish should be a staple in all workouts as it allows you to drive to the defender, putting them on their heels, and then slide or jump past them to then finish extended away. The next finish you want to add to your game, I like to call our contact finish. And so the idea here is to jump at an angle on top of your defender. And the more that you can angle your body and show the ball to the rim, you are now able to jump into your defender and take away their athleticism. We can look at a clip that I had in my finishing video for why this is. Now when you see Yassine do this, you could see how well he angles his body. By bringing that ball to the rim and jumping on top of your defender, you can completely take away their athleticism, and he does an incredible job of both of those things. When you truly learn how to do this correctly, you're guaranteed a bucket or free throws every time. The next finish we do is highly advanced. I call it the bump Wade, and it's based off Dwayne Wade's signature move where he rips the ball over the top and swings his right foot across his body. But what we're doing is adding this bump to carry our defenders' momentum as they cut us off. Then we rip that ball over the top, swing our foot across, take one more step, and finish at the rim. Ideally, we want to bump and dribble at the same time, so that inside step doesn't count as a step. And then as we swing our foot across and pick up the ball, that would be step 1 and then step 2. It's not something that I expect many of you to understand, but being able to create contact, protect the ball, and control our steps in our 1-2 is extremely advanced, and so I teach it to all my elite athletes. The last one we work on often is going to be our bump, spin, fade. And yes, again, this is an advanced move that you might not use all the time, but it's important to be able to create contact, control your body, and go up and finish your shots. So we do work on it a lot. Day after day, year after year, if we continually put ourselves through these movements and through these movement patterns, it's going to help us to be in the best position to succeed. And that's all we want. That's all we can ask for. Things will start to become instinctive as we work on these situations because we've been through them before. Now, the way to translate all of these moves into your game is to simply work on it and master it on your own. And then you can try it with some dummy defense, you can try it in a real one-on-one, you can try them in some 2-on-2, 3s, 4s, etc. But the smaller games allow you to get more touches, and because they aren't real games with officiating refs, there are no penalties and there's really no consequence if you mess up. And that's the best place for you to work on these moves. And then from there, they start to translate in your real games. I hope this video really helps you, and consider leaving a like. Thank you again for 30,000 subscribers. This has been a huge achievement for me, and I've been dying to get to this number because that just means that I get to help a lot more people. So if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed. If you want to keep up with Yasin, you can follow him on Instagram at IamYG2. I'll put it up here. And you can also make sure that you follow me at R2Bball on Instagram. And I know a lot of people have come to me with different shot breakdowns and asking questions about their shooting form. So please feel free to shoot me a DM if you want to get a shot breakdown. They are not free, but it is a great way for me to take a look at your form and to help you to fix what you need with your shot, so that way you can become a lot better overall. Now go hit that subscribe button because this video took a lot of time to make and it's definitely one of the best that I've ever done.
Yes, it's here. It's either show the ball or draw contact and then just extend it away. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you again for 30K, and our next goal is going to be 50K. Now in the comments below, I just want you to leave me one thing. Let me know below, what type of player do you aspire to be? Like, what things do you really want to work on, and what are you trying to get better at, so I can make some new videos on that. Appreciate you guys again. Catch you in the next one.